Executive,
Madam Chair, we are ready now. If you'd like to proceed.
I will. Good morning, fellow commission members, staff members, attorney, court reporter, and I don't know if you have any guests there or not, but good morning to them. Before we begin our meeting, I would respectfully request that we take a moment of silence in honor of Commission Member Paul Rich as his wife Joyce has passed. And I hope all the commission members remembers Dr. Rich as he travels through this journey. I believe he tried to keep each commission member updated in her condition recently. And if you would, let's have a moment of silence. We're with you, Dr. Rich.
I appreciate that.
I want to thank each commissioner for assisting in this teleconference today. The date is Friday, July the 21st, 2017 at approximately 9:30 a.m. I'm Minnie Ann Lane, your commission chairman, and I'll now call to order the meeting of the Tennessee Private Investigation and Polygraph Commission. Since we do, as Executive Director Vest stated, have the members attending by teleconferencing, it will be necessary to have a roll call after each vote, and I'll call upon Executive Director Cody Vest to handle the roll call each time. So let's give time for all that. I'll now request that our Executive Director Cody Vest call the roll and verify quorum, please.
Madam Chair, I'm going to turn this over to our staff attorney first.
Okay.
For just a moment.
Good morning, Commission members. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Tennessee Private Investigation and Polygraph Commission, which is taking place in Conference Room 1A of Davy Crockett Tower in Nashville, Tennessee. Notice of this meeting was posted to the Commission website on July 3rd, 2017. As there is not a physical quorum present, a statement of necessity will be read into the record and filed with the Tennessee Secretary of State as required by statute. Pursuant to Tennessee Code Annotated 8-44-108B2, which states, if a physical quorum is not present at the location of a meeting of a governing body, then in order for a quorum of members to participate by electronic or other means of communication, the governing body must make a determination that a necessity exists. That determination must include a recitation of the facts and circumstances on which it is based. Further, Tennessee Code Annotated 8-44-108A3 defines necessity as matters to be considered by the governing body at that meeting, require timely action by the body, the physical presence by a quorum of the members is not practical within the period of time requiring action, and that participation by a quorum of the members by electronic or other means of communication is necessary. Again, this is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Tennessee Private Investigation and Polygraph Commission. The purpose of this meeting with members attending by teleconference is to discuss the agenda as posted to the Commission website. At this time, I'll turn it back over to Director Vest.
Thank you. I'm going to do the roll call now. David Brown.
Present.
Larry Flair.
Yes, ma'am, here.
David Horton. Rick Jones.
Here.
Minnie Lane.
Here.
Jerry Richards.
Here.
Dr. Rich.
Here.
Alan Russo.
Here.
Walt Valentine.
Here.
Let the record show that David Horton is not here, is not present, but you do have a quorum, Madam Chair.
Thank you. I'll ask if each commission member received and has had time to review a copy of the agenda, and if there's a motion to adopt the agenda.
This is Alan Russo. I move to adopt the agenda.
Okay.
Valentine, I'll second it.
Who was the second?
Wait a second.
Valentine.
Walt Valentine made the second. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried, but would you do a roll call?
David Brown.
Aye.
Larry Flair.
Aye.
Rick Jones.
Aye.
Minnie Lane.
Aye.
Jerry Richards.
Aye.
Dr. Rich.
Aye.
Alan Russo.
Aye.
Walt Valentine?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Okay, next we have the minutes of the May 26th commission meeting along with the education minutes. And I believe Executive Director Vest stated that there would be some changes on that. Would you like to address that?
Yes, thank you. One correction that we need to make is the minutes that you received that had 12 pages says commission meeting on the top of it, but it should be the education meeting. So we're changing the word from commission to education.
Okay.
And then with the regular minutes on page 2, Rick Jones was left off as a commission member in attendance, and we want to add Rick Jones back to the minutes.
Thank you.
That was only 2 corrections I had, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a motion to approve these minutes of the commission meeting and the education minutes?
Alan Russo, I move we accept the minutes with the said correction.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Mr. Brown, second.
Brown, okay. Thank you very much. Any discussion? All in favor? Please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Please say no. Sounds like motion carried. Would you do a roll call, please, Executive Director Beth?
David Brown,
Aye.
Larry Flair,
Aye.
Rick Jones,
Aye.
Minnie Lane, Jerry Richards,
Aye.
Dr. Rich,
Aye.
Alan Russo,
Aye.
Walt Valentine.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Thank you. At this point in the meeting, we have on the agenda the legal report, and as I understand, we had on the agenda Lindsay Shepard, Assistant General Counsel, to handle this, but since she's ill, I understand Assistant General Counsel Ashley Thomas will handle that. Would you please do so, Assistant General Counsel Thomas?
Yes, ma'am. The one case on the legal report is case number 2017-016-961. Complainant alleges that respondent called him and made inquiries into the characteristic traits and habits of a person known to complainant. Respondent is unlicensed. Upon investigation, it was discovered that respondent is a landlord. One of the respondent's tenants listed complainant as a reference. Respondent was conducting a personal reference check. Respondent's actions do not fit within the definition of a private investigator because he is not engaged in the business of or accepting employment to obtain an individual's characteristics and conduct. The recommendation is to close.
Okay, do we have a motion?
I move we accept council's recommendation. Rich.
Dr. Rich? Okay, is there a second?
Jerry
Second, Alan
Richards,
Russo.
Let's try that again.
Jerry Richards.
Rick Jones was,
Okay, so that's going to be Rick Jones made the second.
yes.
Okay, any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say no. Sounds like the ayes have it. Would you do a roll call?
Thank you. Yes. David Brown,
Aye.
Larry Flair,
Aye.
Rick Jones,
Aye.
Minnie Lane,
Aye.
Jerry Richards,
Aye.
Dr. Rich,
Aye.
Alan Russo,
Aye.
Walt Valentine.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Thank you. Well, there being no further business, I can now call for a motion to adjourn this.
No, we have I have some new business.
Okay, go ahead.
One thing is our next our commission meeting on November the 3rd. It's on a Friday. I have been informed that we are going to have a formal hearing on November the 2nd. It involves this commission, and I feel like the commission needs to hear this complaint. So I'm asking that we move November the 3rd meeting to November the 2nd, because we already have the the judge. So I'm asking the board to approve that move.
Rich
I'll make
here
a
in
motion, Larry
Chattanooga.
Flair.
Go ahead, Larry.
Does,
Is there a motion?
Larry Flair. I'll make a motion that we accept that recommendation and move the meeting, regular meeting in November 3rd to November 2nd. And I'm assuming at 09:30 hours, Ms. Cody?
Yes, we will
Okay.
start that at 9:30.
and Rick Jones will second that.
Thank you. All in favor indicate.
Paul Rich has a question.
Yes, sir.
Will that be a 2-day meeting, Thursday and Friday, or Thursday only?
It will be Thursday only.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Director.
Okay, any further discussion? All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed, please indicate by saying no. Sounds like the motion carried. Would you do a roll call, Executive Director?
David Brown,
Aye.
Larry Flair,
Aye.
Rick Jones,
Aye.
Minnie Lane,
Aye.
Jerry Richards,
Aye.
Dr. Rich,
Aye.
Alan Russo,
Aye.
Walt Valentine.
Aye.
The ayes have it, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Do we have any old business or any other business?
No, ma'am.
Okay, there being no further business, I'll call for a motion for adjournment of the July 21st, 2017 meeting of the Tennessee Private Investigation and Polygraph Commission.
Larry Flair
I would
makes that
like-
motion.
I
Rick
have a
Jones will second.
motion by Larry Flair, second by Commissioner Jones. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Would you do a roll call, Executive Director, please?
David Brown,
Aye.
Larry Flair,
Aye.
Rick Jones,
Aye.
Minnie Lane,
Aye.
Jerry Richards,
Aye.
Dr. Rich,
Aye.
Alan Russo,
Aye.
Walt Valentine. The ayes have it, Madam
Aye.
Chair.
Thank you. I don't have a gavel, but the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Is